I like to be alone, but sometimes I can't, because I don't like to feel lonely. But sometimes I do, because I like to be alone, but sometimes I can't, because I don't like to feel lonely. But sometimes I do, because I like to be alone, but sometimes I can't, because I don't like to feel lonely. But sometimes I do, because I like to be alone, but sometimes I can't, because I don't like to feel lonely. Sometimes I have nothing to say, and others nobody to hear. Sometimes I'm peacefully alone, and others I'm terribly lonely. Sometimes it's okay, and others it's not. Recently, I've been feeling lonely. Sometimes it starts with just one unhappy thought, one problem you can't imagine anyone else is going through. Even if you cry out, they couldn't possibly understand, making any response they give feel meaningless, allowing one problem to force isolation. Also, my brain will say, but I know that's not true. Nothing I suffer will only I suffer. Someone will always know. So this unhappy thought will never leave me truly lonely. Sometimes I have nothing to say, and others nobody to hear. Recently, I've been feeling lonely. Sometimes it starts with a realization, a greater understanding of something that's been missing, a wondrous feeling of being whole, and others' rejection of this realization, leaving you to have to choose to reject them or yourself, pushing you to create isolation. Also, my brain will say, but I know there's more to it. Rejecting myself will only cause pain, and others will stand by my side. So this realization will never leave me truly lonely. Sometimes at peace to be alone, and others absolutely lonely. Recently, I've been feeling lonely. Sometimes it starts with absolutely nothing, but the thought that your friends couldn't possibly be true. The thought that their company is simply a lie, just the justification for the overwhelming feeling of loneliness, creating the illusion of isolation. Also, my brain will say, but I know it's just the feeling. No reasonless feeling will last forever, and no reasonless feeling's invalid. So this nothing will never leave me truly lonely. Sometimes it's okay, and others it's not. Recently, I've been feeling lonely. When the floor begins to sink, it takes tremendous will to fight to stay above it. I like to be alone, but right now I shouldn't, because I don't want to feel lonely. But right now I do. So right now, I must fight, and I know I'll push through.